Welcome to Subnautica Episode 3. This is the second time I've attempted to record this video because the first time I found out I was a dumbass. After last episode, I neglected to save. So, I went through and I remade the tools and got together most of the inventory that I had. I've got a little extra titanium. I'm short 1 gold. I've got some extra copper and some extra lead. Couple extra cave sulfur, and I've got these stalker teeth, multiple stalker teeths. I got 5 of them, and I just found them laying on the ground. They're normally a little harder to find than that, but for some reason I found them laying there, and I picked them up. So we do use those for, that actually gave me a couple new recipes here. Let's see here. The new recipes are enameled glass, which is glass and a stalker tooth, which is required for making several different things. There was a couple other things too. I thought. Okay, nothing there. I think we got the dive reel before I ended last episode. I may be wrong. But the dive reel I can see being quite useful if you don't know the game, but I know the game pretty well, so I don't use it much. Occasionally I might get into a new area that I might, well, especially when they release new content, I might use it to kind of keep track of where I am and stuff. But for the most part, I don't really use it much. And we were in the process of making the sea glide. We hadn't made that yet. Apparently I still need to gather the fragments for that, but I do have the scanner again, so let's go out and do that now. So hopefully I won't be forgetting to save most of the time. I do tend to be kind of forgetful now and then, but actually more now than then, but I'll try and remember to save so I don't have to do that every time. Let's see if we can scan this guy here. Stalkers aren't easy to scan. I don't want to scan the metal salvage. I want to scan the stalker. Well, there's a couple stalker teeth. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez. All right. Well, that was mildly surprising. Okay. So I just noticed something that I hadn't noticed before. These glowing neon patches on the stalkers. I don't know if that wasn't in the game before or if I just hadn't noticed it. But that's supposedly a bacterial disease. I only know that from playing before. We'll get to that eventually. Some of you might already know from having watched other Let's Players or from having played yourself, whatever. But I'm not going to spoil the whole story for anybody who might not know. There might be somebody out there who hasn't heard of the story yet or anything like that. So, all right. So continuing to just search for fragments to scan, and oh yeah, I should scan the table coral because I had scanned those before last episode, I believe. All right, let's get some air. There we go. That'll get us up there quick. All right. There we go. All right, scanner. Okay, acid mushrooms. There we go. I don't think there's anything else here that I had scanned. Oh yeah, the veined nettle. Oh no, I guess I did. No, I didn't scan that. Now a lot of these things like the veined nettle and this stuff here, writhing weed, you can't actually pick those. Those are just scannable. Oh, coral shell plate. There we go. Got all that. Giant coral tube. There we go. Oh, some limestone here, some titanium. Not really hurting for titanium. Now, something that's kind of funny, I think, this brain coral here, which I will scan. If we get over it right, we can absorb oxygen from it. We can literally sit here indefinitely and let it give us oxygen. So I'm going to let it recharge us fully since we're here. Look around a little bit. Admire the beauty that is Subnautica. I mean, granted, you can't see very far off into the distance, but this is still such a beautiful game. The graphics are amazing. I mean, I started playing computer games at a very young age and had a computer. My first computer at the time, I was 12. Just went out to see the movie Tron. Came home and opened up my birthday presents, and in there was an Atari 800 home computer system with a whopping 64K of RAM fully loaded. Wow, let me tell you, that thing was amazing back then. It's fun to think back on stuff like that now. It's so long ago, and oh, the memories. But yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful. I never would have thought graphics like this would have been possible, but boy, are they. It's amazing. I love technology. I love everything about it. But the fact that we can produce graphics like this out of nothing but pixels, just basically putting little dots of light together. And I think I should pause for 1 second because my mouth seems to be quite dry. I'm on a lot of medication, so I have to drink a lot. And yes, I drink out of 2-liter bottles all the time. I don't see a point in using glasses when I'm the only one drinking it. My girlfriend doesn't drink diet, so, and I have to because of diabetes. All right, let's get these scanned. That'll give us a little bit more. Oh, never mind. Our inventory is full. All right, well, let's see if we can go make something out of this. Where is our life pod? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I just think this game is so beautiful. The first time I saw it, I fell in love with it. So, here we are. Now, we do have a message. I don't know if that's the same message we left with. Oh, all I got was titanium? Wow, okay, well, I guess I'm going to drop some titanium somewhere I can store it. I don't know if we got this message before. I don't think we did. So that's Life Pod 3. This is Life Pod 3 uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide. So if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously, 3 out. So signal location updated to PDA. There is the beacon for it right there. And you can control, let's see here. Just for kicks, I'm going to give the life pod signals an orange color. Nah, I don't like the orange. We'll go with the orange. All right, so our life pod's going to be blue. I'll make our vehicles blue also. The signals will make orange. As we go through and do them and maybe build mini bases and such by them, we can also completely turn them off. So we might do that. I'm going to save this stuff for the end of the episode to summarize what we've done. All right, so let's see here. We're not going to head over to Life Pod 3 yet. Let me see. Oh, I could use a little bit of health. Actually, I could use another first aid kit just to be sure. There we go. All right, so, right, still looking for sea glide fragments. Let's scan the gasopod. Hopefully we can stay out of his gas. Oop. Let's get out of here. Ooh, cool. Here comes the fireworks.
A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7.
I think this is the closest I've been to it when it exploded.
3.
Cool, now we have our rad suit. Or at least the blueprint for it. I just love the attention that went into that explosion. The Geiger counter from the radiation, the shock wave, the visuals, the audio, all tied together just about perfectly. I mean, I can't say that, you know, the physics of it all fits perfectly, but I mean, I can't see doing it any better than that. That's just amazing how well they did on that. All right, so back to what we were doing. Yeah, I was going to scan those guys real quick. Come here. Don't fart on me. Done. Got them. All right. Oh yeah, I was going to stash some of the excess titanium I have. Here we go. Sea Glide fragment. There, now we've got the Sea Glide.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, so I'm going to find a place close to the life pod here. This little corner here. I actually used this earlier for this because then when I was farming for some of the materials that I'd lost because I forgot to save, I dumped some excess titanium here and I picked it back up again to replenish what I needed to replace what I used to build the stuff that I had built last time that I didn't have because I'm a dumbass. So, okay. Now, we've got the grav trap. We're good on that. Beacon, we're good on that. And Sea Glide, of course, which we need some lubricant and some copper wire. I have the copper this time. I know we didn't have enough last time. There's the copper wire. So we've got that. So all we need for the Sea Glide now is the lubricant. And then we've got the radiation suit, which requires 2 lead, which we have, and 2 fiber mesh, which we can make. So yeah, we can pretty much do this. We need the creepvine seed for the lubricant. Right there. And we'll make that first. Lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power.
You guys heard this last time. Okay, now we have our Sea Glide.
The Sea Glide.
Now, what do we need for the rad suit? Just the fiber mesh. There it is, radiation suit. 2 fiber mesh. Okay, now a fiber mesh. Right, fiber mesh. 2 creepvine samples. So altogether we need 4 creepvine samples. There's 1, there's 2, and we're going to need 2 more. I need the lead, and that's it. So I'm going to put all of these materials that will fit in there, and then I'm going to go get 2 more creepvine samples. Okay, so creepvine's over here. We're going to need the knife to cut it. And, oh yeah, we haven't scanned these yet. Okay, there's 2 creepvine samples. And we've scanned it. And I think we can scan this too. Nope, can't scan the seeds. Nope, can't scan the seeds. Okay. So, and we can put that away. And I haven't scanned the rabbit rays, peepers, and stuff here yet. Oh, we have another message. Oh, yep, there it's notifying us. Okay, so we need 2 fiber mesh. 1 and 2. Okay, there's 2 fiber mesh, and that should be it. Then we should be able to make the radiation suit. Now, the purpose of the radiation suit is since the Aurora exploded, there's heavy radiation getting in closer to the Aurora, and Life Pod 3, well, if we go up on top here, take a quick look. So cool. It was, I think, just 2 updates ago. Yeah, it was, I think, 2 updates ago that they included the flying creatures, which look a lot like sea rays, in my opinion, but boy, they're beautiful the way they made them. Anyway, no, I guess Life Pod 3 isn't, it might be a little higher radiation. But there's another one that's going to come up over here, 2 of them, I think, that are going to come up over here, that if we get too close without the rad suit, we're going to end up with radiation poisoning. So, I guess we can just run over to LifePod 3. We'll go ahead and take this message here. Automated distress signal from LifePod 4. Coordinates attached. Do not attend without radiation protection. Okay, so that's LifePod 4. That's one of the 2 that's going to take us over in the area where we're going to suffer radiation poisoning, possibly. All right, that's what I wanted to do. I want to turn that orange. There we go. All right, so let's go check out LifePod 3. So, and go back in here. We've got our Sea Glide now. I'm going to put that in place of our air bladder. Not that I'm not going to use the air bladder, but that's usually the spot where I put the Sea Glide. And the Sea Glide has a sonar model of the ground beneath us up on the top, and of course a flashlight included. And we can turn the light on or off. I'll leave it on since it's so dark. And oops, we're going to LifePod 3. 515 meters away. Shouldn't take us too long. But yeah, daytime, nighttime, this is all just so beautiful. And it gets more beautiful as we go deeper too. Just amazing the detail that went into this. I really commend the guys that made this game. This is just amazing. I've been so in love with this game ever since the first time I saw it. And I don't really go for games quite like that. It's like, you know, oh, this might be interesting, and I'll play it a while and usually get bored with it. There's not a whole lot of games that I was like this for. Diablo was one of them, definitely. There's been a couple of others too, like Neverwinter Nights. Not quite to this extent, though, I don't think, but yeah, I think the work that went into this is just so incredible. And yep, that's a stalker. Hi there. Okay, I'm gonna get my knife out so that when you come and attack me again, I can chase you off. I can heal myself. Can you? There we go. All right, so then we want our scanner. Another Sea Glide fragment. All right. Looks like there might be something in here, maybe. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Nice. Okay, we're going to need that to build the sea moth and the cyclops and the prawn suit. Oh, oxygen. Yeah, I might need that. Fortunately, we're still pretty shallow. Okay, we're full on oxygen. I should probably heal myself too. Anything outside of the Sea Glide? No? Okay. Let's use one of these. Good enough. And now, haven't noticed this before. Interesting. I think they randomize a little bit of this stuff. And we've got a data box here. That gives us our compass. Nice, very good to have.
Acquired.
And an abandoned PDA. LifePod 3 crew log.
New PDA data.
Alright, let's get out of here. And we're going to head back to the LifePod. Go up and get some air. There we go. Definitely no use for the light on the Sea Glide. Yeah, that's what this thing's called. Okay. Almost back. 115 meters. All right. And here we go. All right, so for now, since we've done LifePod 3 now, I'm going to go ahead and LifePod 3. Shut that one off. There we go. And we can bring that up later if we want to go back there for any reason. And we will, because there's a wreck over there that we're going to want to search and all that stuff. But for now, I'm going to leave it here. Oh, nope, I'm not yet. Got to go over the review. Actually, there's one thing we're missing that we had last time, and that's a few of the fish that we had actually scanned. We have not scanned those yet this time. And so we're going to rescan those next time. And I think I'm going to make next episode a little bit longer too, because 20 minutes sure goes by fast in this game. So let's see what we got today. We got 5 new blueprints, the radiation suit, the compass, which I need copper for, and a computer chip. We'll probably make that next time. And then the Sea Glide, the beacon, and the grav trap, we actually had those last time. And I think that's about it. I think everything else we had last time. And then our voice log. Some of this might be duplicates from episode 2, but there was the quantum detonation, LifePod 3. Yeah, I got this when I was gathering materials for the episode. Talking about lubricant, we got that last time. Sea Glide, we got that last time. And then distress signal from LifePod 4. So it was really only the 2 then. And then the data bank. We've got our Sea Glide, which we had last time. 10 in the alien life forms. We did get the Stalker, which we didn't manage to get last time. And the gasopod, I don't believe we got that one last time. And then for flora, we got the acid mushroom, creepvine, vein nettle, and writhing weed. And let's see here. Then we've got various different kinds of coral, the giant coral tubes, brain coral, coral shell plate, and table coral. And then data downloads, we've got LifePod 3's crew log. Crew member A, you really think it'll carry 2 of us? Your regular Sea Glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers per hour. The power cell I rigged to this one should double that. You think there's something out there faster than that? Oh, sure, and that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the LifePod. You're calm about this. I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the math, I'll be terrified. So that's their crew log. And then there's, structural analysis, scattered wreckage. Analysis confirms this wreckage is from the Aurora. Outer layers of the material have oxidized, suggesting... Okay, my tongue's tripping over my eye teeth, so I can't see what I'm saying here. Suggesting it has been heated to over 1200 degrees Celsius. This pattern is consistent with hull disintegration during atmospheric entry. Salvage of intact portions of Altera vessels is prohibited at the legal, moral, and technical level. However, scraps such as these may be reclaimed for their titanium content at any Altera fabricator. So, all right, well, that's where we are, and we'll leave it at that this time, and this time I'm not going to forget to save. So, yay, my dumbass doesn't tend to make the same mistake twice. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you again real soon for episode 4, and have a good night. I'll talk to you later. See ya.